One thing is that people don't know, we call it the kemim. That's in the islands, but that's just the Marshallese word. There are many other different words. When they celebrate a child that turned 1 year old, it is a bigger celebration than a wedding. 400 plus people come, and it is to celebrate that child's life because they know that that child is their future. Welcome to my home. I'm Claudia. Please come in. This is my quiet room, and it has, as you can see, Asian motif. And this angel here, she guards our door and greets everyone as well, and she is made of full tapa from the island of Tonga.
To me, the spirit that comes with a volunteer, volunteering from the heart. Yes, Claudia is just one big heart. We used to be called the lovebirds by our friends, and I think you can't be asked given a better nickname than that. And we still hold hands everywhere we go. I'm very happy about this. Yes, she's good, and I think more families should do that.
We met in 1982. 40 years ago this October.
When I first met her, the thing that impressed me the most, well, right off the bat, was her infectious laugh. She laughed all the time, and even if I'm 4 or 5 rooms away, if I hear her laugh, she's on the telephone or whatever, that is still the same today. It just brings me so much joy to hear her laugh. And then when you put her and her sisters together, it's really a lot of laughter and a lot of joy. Yeah. I found out that even when she was a teenager, she was helping in her islands. Yeah. So these little things, when I learned all this before we were married, it just was adding up all these points. What a plus, 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 plus.
And then when Ted and I met, I shared that with him, and we continued in that manner of sharing in the community, helping in the community, and now in my own nonprofit organization, Island LIAISON. He's very supportive of me.
You know, prior to meeting Claudia, I had been very active in the community, in the Phoenix JCs. The Phoenix JCs don't exist anymore, but I donated about 10 years of my life, which was just incredibly busy.
Island motifs. All these that you see on the wall were from my islands. I stopped from Yap, Palau, Marshall Islands, Chuuk, Pohnpei, a lot of pain because we feel so much, and it touches our hearts of what the events that are taking place, and lots of tears, especially from me. But because it's true, it comes from my gut when I speak, and I mean it, and I have no intentions of whatever this or that. It's just all to help, because we want to help.
retired from ADOT, the Arizona Highway Department, and couldn't ask for a better job for a guy who was raised in Arizona.
My husband's very involved in my work in the community. He joins me in the passion, and he listens. He's my soundboard, and he's very supportive. And this is what we need, and this is why we're together to work to help our mission, the Pacific Islanders that need our help here in Arizona. Right here as we go through, welcome to our backyard, right here. But we built this home, and for many, many years, we use it as a cultural gathering place for islanders. And then COVID hit in 2020, and sadness came to where we had to shut it down, and it is now completely shut down. We have calls many times and often to see if they can have use of the backyard. And it breaks our heart to let them know that, no, we closed it down.
Yeah, it was a lot of hard work for 20 years doing that. And there were weddings and meetings and gatherings for all kinds of funerals. We've had all kinds of things here. And me, not being an islander, it was all new experience for me. Dance groups, like I say, the funeral. I enjoyed every minute of it. It was really good, really good. And so I'll miss it, but I won't miss it because of the labor, and I now have a bad back. Can't do that anymore. And that. The sculpture behind us here, it's called From the Nile. It was done by one of my classmates from college. His son turned out to be a well-known sculptor and artist, and he did that for us. This spirit of giving, helping other people. I don't know, we wouldn't be here today if she didn't have that and if I didn't have it at the same time. We came together, two of us who had been volunteering prior to meeting each other. You know, volunteering was a big aspect. And our boys, one son doesn't have the opportunity to do this because he's so busy, but the other one, he's actively involved with the Boy Scouts and his sons. So I'm glad that this is the way life has turned out. Everything's doing well. There's a lot of love and a lot of spirit, a lot of laughter.
Years ago, and we brought into the marriage two boys. They are 8 years apart in age, and now they're older. They have children of their own, so a total of 5 grandchildren, and they're wonderful.
I think for any family, if they can get involved, and it brings the family together, and it helps develop that bond, especially for people like us. It was, to me, it's a very important part of our history, the fact that we were both volunteering before we met, And Claudia, having just arrived in Phoenix, was already volunteering.
During our marriage, I volunteered for a medical team. No medical background, imagine that. So I was there gopher-like. I typed, I licked stamps, and I licked envelopes, and just be part of helping people.
Yeah, she did that for 5 years and traveled extensively because of that, all on our dime. So it was very fortunate that back then we could afford it. I'm telling you, she would come back with stories that I really enjoyed listening to.
We met in 1982, 40 years ago this October.
And I tell you, so it added a whole new dimension to my life. I had no idea where Saipan was on the planet until I met Claudia. Micronesia was a thing that we never studied in college or high school, and so this girl growing up on a little atoll that Google Earth can't even find at times, and then she ends up here in Phoenix, and I meet her after she had been here just less than a year, and it was just a real good blessing, I'll tell you that.